Hi, good evening. It's March the 5th, 2011 at 11:25 p.m. My name is Rachel. I've decided to document this journey. I've been recently diagnosed with CANDIDA. So I have recently changed my diet and I'm about to go on a 35-day cleanse, a detox cleanse. No fructose, no sucrose, no honey, no sugar, no gluten, so nothing that can be converted into sugar. So I decided that I would be able to bear witness, I guess, with those who may have experienced or felt the symptoms of having candida. I suffered for about 25 years with these particular symptoms, I'll say. I've been to the doctors repeatedly, on and off, for I know for sure 10 to 15 years with regard to my gastrointestinal, dietary, so on and so forth, with never much of, I guess, an indication that this was something that was going to be not addressed. They diagnosed me with all different kinds of things, prescribed more things, and I never ever have become well. So, um, trust me, it hasn't stopped me from eating. However, I do experience tons of just soreness, uncomfortableness, headaches, um, bloating, gas, um, whatever it is. I have an intolerance to certain lactose, to certain foods. There's so much more. But you can get the information and visit candidadiet.com, and there you'll read up on what candida is, their belief on how candida originates. It's apparently something like a similar cell that we all carry in our bodies, very similar to like a cancer cell. Um, and with the usage of antibiotics, which removes bad bacteria, it also removes good bacteria, which is the balancer for candida. So any prolonged usage of antibiotics, they believe, is directly related. As soon as I was diagnosed, just it made sense to me, as well as when I visited the website and I saw that personally I've been on antibiotics over the last 25 years. Probably I've had 40 to 45. So I've had repeated throat infections throughout my life, actually until I had my tonsils removed when I was about 24, and they left a tiny little clip of a tonsil, and I still get throat infections from that tiny little clipping. So I've had antibiotics. The most recent, I guess, quest to find out what was wrong is that I suffered migraines, severe migraines, for about 7 to 9 days. And I was actually at a point where I was prepared to go and get a CAT scan and an MRI, believing that I had a brain tumor or cancer or something of that nature. And it led me to just saying, let me, before I do all of this and get a complete blood work and get these things done, let me do what I can do. So let me start taking proper vitamins. Let me be more conscientious of my diet. I do eat quite well, but I wanted to be more conscientious of my diet, taking vitamins. I went to see the chiropractor and I decided before I also go and do blood work, I wanted to cleanse my colon to make sure that there was nothing more that these doctors can come up with. I didn't want to hear something here 10%, something here 10%. I wanted to know what the heck was wrong with me. So I decided I was going to do my part, and I signed myself up for colon hydrotherapy. And during the intake process, there was a questionnaire, and apparently it was quite clear to them that my indigestion, suffering, and all of the symptoms that I had written down relayed to them that it was yeast. So then they had me further do another analysis, and that clearly defined that I suffered from this candida. So I came home, did some research on it. I visited the website candidadiet.com. Specifically on there, they tell you what candida is, how it's directly related to antibiotics, the usage of antibiotics, and the prolonged usage of antibiotics. And definitely that was me, 25 years. So I looked at the symptoms, said, wow, and now I'm prepared to journey this 35-day detox and fast. And I just thought I would document it, hoping that I would be able to share with some who may have experienced the symptoms and may want to join me. It's a fast. It's so far. I looked at the diet. I've been on it for 3 days. I'm prepared to take the natural remedy to kill the candida, and here we go. I'm hoping by my 36th birthday, I'm going to feel fantastic. I'm going to be able to eat a meal and feel great afterward, as well as not experience many headaches and migraines. And I hope that this is a way that hopefully I can participate in helping educate people. And if you're journeying with me, I hope at the end of the day I have a great story to tell. Thanks for tuning in.